There's nobody in this camp that truly believes that Logan's gonna walk in there and work Floyd Mayweather. We've been talking about this throughout the course of the week. Does Logan Paul have a chance against the best boxer of all time? Does he have a chance? Is it possible that he sneaks in a fucking right hand, bro, right in between Floyd's defenses? What do you guys think right off the bat? A lot of nods, a lot of yeses. Nah, sorry. So, obviously, we're back in training camp now. We had Zab Judah here at the house today. I know there's probably a lot of younger guys in the chat, but Zab Judah, one of the best boxers of all time, has fought Floyd Mayweather before. He was at the house today. So we put out this episode of Impaulsive today talking about Logan's plans. I want to see if I can find a part that's worth let's see what we got here.
Fucking buzzing. I'm so
What's the feeling like? Are you nervous? Scared? Let me throw some questions at you.
Sure.
I'm going to be the audience right now. One, are you completely out of your mind? That's the first one I would ask.
I think George is asking the right question. Is Logan Paul out of his fucking mind, bro? Fighting one of the greatest boxers of all time. He's gonna get killed. He's gonna die. That's what people are saying. Yo, Logan Paul's gonna die in the ring. I don't think Logan Paul's gonna die in the ring. I don't think that's gonna happen, bro. And I'll tell you why. Floyd Mayweather's not a knockout puncher. Floyd Mayweather's not a knockout puncher. He's just not. I think he's knocked out like one person in the past like 20 fights or something like that. I do not believe that Floyd Mayweather is going to knock out Logan Paul. I think there's a higher chance that Logan Paul knocks out Floyd Mayweather than Floyd Mayweather knocks out Logan Paul. Also, I want to say this too before I go any further. I'm not yes-manning this fight, bro. I'm not yes-manning this fight. I'm not treating this the same way that I treated Logan Paul KSI. Logan had us all drinking the fucking Kool-Aid on that fight. And Logan truly believed it. Logan truly believed it. He really thought, he was gonna go in there and just work JJ, and all of us were riding along with it. Did I yes man a little bit on the JJ fights? Yes. Okay. I'm not doing that on the fucking Floyd Mayweather. There's nobody in this camp that truly believes that Logan's gonna walk in there and work Floyd Mayweather. No one fucking thinks that. He doesn't even fucking think that. But I think you would be stupid to say that he doesn't have a chance. He's bigger. He's got a bigger reach. Bro, when you weigh 50 pounds more than someone else, that's just a massive factor. It just is, bro. It really is. And as long as they let him keep weight and they don't make him lose weight, that weight difference is going to come into play. It's just a fact of the matter. It's just a fact of the matter. So is Logan crazy for taking this fight? I don't think so. I don't think he's crazy. I think he's ballsy. I think he's ballsy for taking the fight.
Yes.
Good first question.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Second question. Do you, Logan Paul, actually believe in yourself? Like, there's no cameras rolling right now.
Yeah, sure.
Just me and you.
Sure.
Do you actually believe you have a chance of fucking him up? Or do you think you're just going to go in there and be like, yo, if I could just last, that would be a win for me? What are you going in trying to do?
You want me to tell you my game plan right now?
Please.
In front of everyone?
Yes. No cameras going.
No, you're asking me about a chance to beat Floyd Mayweather.
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah. You'd be lying if you said it was impossible. And everyone wants to watch
everything's
a miracle.
possible.
Everyone.
I think the current odds on the fight are like 500 to 1. Okay, so Big Handsome 647, just fucking be real with us, Mike. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Yo, okay, let me ask this question to the chat. Does the chat want to see Logan win? Like, would that be something that you guys want to see happen? I'm not saying, do you think Logan's gonna win? I'm saying, is that something that you would want to see happen? I just want to gauge where we're at. Oh. What are the current odds on this fight? Do we know what the current odds are on this fight? Why can't I ever get a fucking easy answer to anything? Why does life... Another question for the chat that's unrelated. Why does life always have to be so fucking difficult? Does anyone have an answer? Like, why? I just want a simple. These odds can't be right. Does that look right? Floyd Mayweather negative 100,000. That is not fucking possible, dude. That can't be right, dude. All right, so 2,000, so 20 to 1. That's right? Look at this. Look at this number. Look at this number. Imagine that was right. That would mean if you bet $100 on Floyd Mayweather, you would make like a tenth of a penny off of it.
Wants to watch a fucking miracle. And on February 20th, I have an opportunity, for whatever reason, the gods have blessed me with, to pull this off. And you could fucking bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna do everything in my power to make it happen. So yeah, it's hella exciting.
It's so funny watching him talk. Like, one thing he does is it's like he's always in character.
The money from the ad revenue they run off those platforms.
Right to ad revenue.
One punch, and I understand Floyd is one. So I get on paper how this looks absolutely fucking ludicrous, and it is, but shit, that's where we're at.
After I did this podcast and watched it back, one thing I noticed, dude, that I think I might have fucked up. Remember when I was talking about Jake's next fight after Jake knocked out Nate, and he was talking about how he wanted to fight Conor? Do you think that it's hypocritical for me to say that Jake shouldn't be calling out Conor when Logan's about to fight Floyd? Like honestly, okay, it's a great question, right? So all this, bro, honestly, all of this is fucking crazy. Like, right off the bat, all of this is fucking crazy. I don't think that my brain is able to process, any of this. I don't think my brain is able to process any of this. Like, that this fight is happening, that Jake could call out Conor. My brain is not able to comprehend the fact that influencer has infiltrated such a sport that fighters fight their whole life. Like, yo, and I hate to say this, and maybe this is like what the general community thinks too, like the boxing community. Like these dudes, these boxers, right? Like Ryan Garcia, for example, they box their whole lives, bro. They're in the gym from basically fucking birth, throwing hands, golden gloves, going through the process, and it almost feels fucked up to say because I'm Logan's best friend and shit, but I almost can see where the boxing community is coming from. I guess because the people they're fighting are not fighting anymore, so that changes it a little bit. They're not fucking with the actual sport, right? Because Floyd doesn't fight anymore. Conor's who knows what Conor's doing? Is he building a whiskey brand? Is he MMA? I don't so maybe it doesn't matter that much, but I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of a kid boxer, someone that's, or even a 25-year-old boxer who's been boxing for 10 years and has 150 fights under my belt. I kind of feel it would upset me a little bit to see Jake and Logan Paul just come through and be able to box on the biggest stage. Does that make sense? I don't know. I try to look at. One of the things I try to do in my advanced age, because I'm old as fuck, is try to look at things from the other angle. You know what I'm saying? I try to look at things from the other angle to see how people might think about it, and it's just something that I think about sometimes. But I will say this. They both, Jake and Logan, are training hard enough and putting so much work into the craft that it kind of it kind of qualifies them. Logan's out there every single day. You guys don't get to see this stuff, and I think you will, as we go along. But he's out there every day at 9 a.m. training, every single day with some of the best trainers, best sparring partners. He puts in the work that real boxers put in. So I don't want to call it a mockery, but it just, I don't know. I guess for me, it's just as an older person, it sometimes feels like a cheat code, and it's the same cheat code that I use. It was the same way that I cheated. In a way, cheated my book to being a bestseller. You know what I'm saying? Is the book great? Yo, I think it's one of the best books of the year. The ratings on the book are crazy. But without influencer behind it, would I have been above Michelle Obama, Stephen King, John Grisham, some of the people that have devoted their life to the craft of writing? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? And so influencer is such a weird place nowadays that can just propel anything. anything. Like, yo, if you have enough followers, like, bro, if KSI tomorrow wanted to start a new dishwasher brand, he could do it. Like, KSI could put out a new dishwasher tomorrow that would rival the best dishwashers, bro. It's just weird, dude. It's a weird world that we live in, man.